8 months ago, Carl Pei and the Nothing team unveiled the Nothing Phone 2A, an affordable addition to their lineup following the release of their pricier and more premium Nothing Phone 2. As a community insider, I had the chance to test the device early, but I also bought one for myself and I've been using it intermittently throughout the year. Nothing also released the Phone 2A Plus, a pricier version of the 2A with minor upgrades, but I found the 2A to be better value. I also loved the $260 CMF Phone 1, but its lack of accessories, limited US availability, and missing NFC held it back from being my budget pick of the year. The Nothing Phone 2A ultimately claimed that title. Starting at around $350, you're getting one heck of a smartphone with the 2A. This milk colorway is easily one of my favorite smartphone designs of 2024 as well. In terms of the overall build, Nothing absolutely nailed it. Not only does it look incredible, but it's also pretty durable, and as you can see, it's held up very nicely for over the last 8 months. Initially, I was skeptical about the Nothing Phone 2A's internals, especially coming from the premium Phone 2 with its Snapdragon chipset. However, the 2A has consistently impressed me since launch. Nothing truly focused on perfecting this model, even releasing several 2A variants in just 8 months. This particular version stands out, featuring a MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Pro chipset, 12GB of RAM with an 8GB RAM boost, and it's also stayed remarkably cool thanks to the enhanced cooling system Nothing integrated into the 2A series. Battery performance has been phenomenal as well thanks to that 5000 mAh battery. Now, one unfortunate thing is you don't have eSIM. You will have to use a physical SIM card with this, which nowadays, especially here in the US, it's more difficult. You have to go get a physical SIM if you don't have one, and if you're already on eSIM, it just makes it all that more complicated. Charging, though, it's been great. Charges super fast, super smooth. Like I said, stays very cool. The entire device, if you look all around this Nothing Phone 2A, it's just seamless, and it looks really premium considering it's like a sub $350 device. It's just a really great device overall, and I think, again, one of the best budget devices you can get in 2024. Even with the new camera design, I really like it because you get like zero rocking on this device when you lay it down. Thanks to that new camera setup, you can see does not rock, doesn't shift. It's really nice, and it is an interesting camera layout, but it works. That new camera array is certainly intriguing, but how do the cameras actually perform? For a smartphone priced under $400, I was pleasantly surprised. In good lighting, it captures excellent shots, and in other lighting conditions, it still manages to deliver enough detail for sharing with friends, posting on social media, and more. In my initial Community Insider review, I shared a ton of video and photos, so definitely check that out. If you head over to the Nothing website, though, under the Phone 2A, you will find under the Portrait Optimizer one of my photos that I took of one of our cat's waffles, and so you can see here you're getting great detail out of, again, a device that's under $400. It's quite impressive. And the nice thing about the Phone 2A is it ships with Nothing OS, and you get the latest in terms of Nothing OS. Nothing has, honestly, one of the coolest changelogs in terms of the overall updates, but there's a ton of customization options available on the Nothing Phone 2A, just like all of Nothing's products, including the CMF Phone 1. Nothing OS really amplifies the overall experience that you're going to get with a Nothing phone. I really enjoy using a lot of the Nothing products. I love all of the widgets, the customization. Nothing OS just really brings some overall harmony to the experience that you're going to get on one of these devices. Their ecosystem is growing, their products are growing, but the software is growing alongside it, and it's just been really awesome to see and watch as they continue to grow. And while there's a ton of customization options and a ton of Nothing specific widgets that they're building all of the time and adding to their OS, you won't get an OS experience like this on any other device under $400. It's just a very clean software that really optimizes the experience. And of course, you can't talk about a Nothing phone without talking about the Glyph interface that is always staring at you there on the back of the device. The Glyph interface gives you a lot of customization options as well, so you can select your own sounds and you can select your own patterns for how you want to use the Glyph notifications, whether you use those for your calls or you use those for alerts or you use them for the timer or other options. Again, there's a lot of stuff packed in here, and it's very simple and intuitive to set up and use, and I absolutely love using the Glyph interface. Consuming media here on the display of the Nothing Phone 2A has also been really excellent. I'm also really impressed with this display. Again, for something that's around $350 to $400, it's a really solid display, very immersive. The sound and actually the speakers are really crisp and not tinny or sounding metallic like you will see on some of the other cheaper options or some of even the competitors at equal price. For under $400, this is a pretty solid value. This isn't the best smartphone out there, and it's not designed to compete with high-end models, but if you're on a budget and want to maximize your value, I highly recommend the Nothing Phone 2A. I found myself reaching for it more often than some of my premium devices, even more than my Phone 2. It's an excellent device at an outstanding price. Let me know your thoughts, though, of course, in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching, take care, and stay safe.